And I definitely know that it's almost impossible after you sitting in a St. Peter fish restaurant to have the start again. But anyway, you are enthusiastic, you are energetic, inspired, and of course we try as much as we can to see more of these amazing sights that attract people from all over the world. And one of them is of course Capernum.
Capernum.
We have to understand that Jesus in Nazareth was, I can say, we are going to be there tomorrow. Man, join us. Nazareth, if we are going to be there tomorrow, was more, first of all, away and secluded. Therefore, the people there, talking about Jewish people, were more religious, more fanatical.
Religious.
And of course, Jesus was different. And eventually, they chased him out. He escaped, according to the tradition, from the Mount of Precipice, jumping. We're going to talk about it tomorrow. In Nazareth. Okay? And from there, he finally finds the quiet, safer spot for himself here. And no wonder. As Nazareth is in the middle of the Galilee or surrounding hills, mountains, and when you are down there, you don't really see you or under. Here, by looking at the view at the lake, the terrain surrounding, you get inspired. The fact that you are by the lake, the fact that you are in a quiet place, away from establishment, away from the people that chase you, away from the feeling that you are in risk. This gives him, together with the event, the tragedy of the assassination or the killing of St. John the Baptist, gives him the chance to show himself. He is mature, he's ready to start doing, and actually the one, the only one that can potentially doing it by pushing him to do something is his mother. Mother Mary. This was in Cana, the wedding. So, what I'm saying is that he seeks the quiet, safe place and he comes here. Of course, here he has 5 of his disciples. St. Peter, and we have Matthew, the customer, and we have a couple of his brothers, and all together they live here. According to the tradition, St. Peter was born here. His mother was living here. Okay, and there was a big community. We're talking about a Jewish community that reached up to 1,500 people. And no wonder all this area is vast archaeology from the end of the Second Temple period. Okay, 1st century BC to 1st century AD and etc. So there was a Jewish community, and then of course, this Jewish community needed a synagogue. Till the destruction of the temple, hardly we had synagogues because the main one was in Jerusalem. But there was what is so-called the local small temples for the community. So it could not compete the amazing, magnificent temple. But after the temple was destroyed, there was no other temple. You cannot, of course, build something similar, but each community needed to have some way of what is so-called a small temple, which can be spiritual and physical at the same time, for communal and for prayer for the same reasons, in the same place. So originally, we read in the New Testament that Jesus prayed in synagogues, both in Nazareth and here in other parts. Therefore, it led the tradition that the synagogue, which was excavated here, is from the time of Jesus. First of all, it's from later. Okay. First of all, the first ones to start excavating were in 1905, 2 German archaeologists. This area already before, in 1889, there was a process of the Franciscans, the custody of the Holy Land, to get this area. Not only this, but also above, around Tabka and above, towards what we've been in morning, the Beatitude Mountain. All this area was under the rule of the custody. And of course, before start even thinking about building, first we start excavating. And so the first excavations, they reveal that this synagogue somehow is from the 3rd century, even 2nd century. Later on, there's this inscription that talks about the Franciscan famous archaeologist named Orfali. Orfali excavated here till he died in an accident. But they claim that maybe the lower part, the most ancient part of the synagogue, may be from the time of Jesus. But recently, after